Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we're back with another slime video. More quick videos for people to just get some information out there really quickly. But we do have more Chancellor rookie support campaigns active in the game. These are very, very easy to complete things that, one, boost your Great Sage level by completing missions, but also for newer players, they get you a lot of good rewards: hammers, magicules, gold, skill enhancements. Like these are very important things. Ability board rocks. These are very easy to do things that give you a lot of good rewards that you can use to level up your units very, very quickly. And they're here for 138 days. Like, we've got big ass flames in here. There's EX rocks, cores. This will help you get a lot of characters done. But the thing I want to point out today is these blue crystals. So for newer players, these are called FLASHBACK crystals, and they are used in a very specific shop in here called the FLASHBACK Bazaar. Now, what can you buy in this FLASHBACK Bazaar? You could buy a lot of previously available free-to-play units. So we've got the free-to-play Protector Albus from the Vengeance meta. We have gear for the free-to-play Yome. And then if you go down even further, there's a bunch of like the old free-to-play units. Aaron, Isis, Hero. There's a lot of units that you can pick from here. So, if you're going to use these crystals after you do these missions on any of the old units, my suggestion would be to first use them on, where is he? Water Rimuru. Water Rimuru is a god for blue orbs, especially for new players. He changes 2 greens to 2 blues as his first skill, and his second skill, he changes all of his own orbs to blue orbs. So he is an invaluable team member for any blue team, especially for a stacking meta. That you need, like, blue orbs get 500 skill points, and you get extra ult damage or whatever by using the protector a lot. Rimuru is a mainstay, even for late game players. So he has immense value. Another unit that has a lot of value is going to be Geld. Maybe not quite as much as Rimuru, but Geld is changing 2 orange orbs to blue, and then his second skill, any blue orb that's on the field, he will give it away to your highest damage unit, your highest attack unit. So in theory, if you have an entire hand of blue orbs, you could then turn them into your nuker, right? You'd send them all to your new Shinsha or whatever, and they would immediately have 6 blue orbs, which is a lot of gauge for everything. So he is another good pickup, but I think after Rimuru, the most important pickup is going to be Isis. Free-to-play Dark Isis. She is a god of green orbs. She changes 2 blues and 2 greens, or 2 blues into 2 greens, and then her other skill gives greens a 50% buff to all of the gauges, to ult gauge, to protection gauge, and to skill point, and it means that you get a lot more out of 6 greens than you normally would. So she is very, very important. I would consider these 3 the most important units to get if you're going to buy units with flashback crystals. And you see, it doesn't take that many to get them leveled up. You're going to get, if you do all the flashback missions in here, you get 720,000. Just shy of 750,000. That is not... I don't even have that much right now. I've got, like 400k or something like that? How much do I have? Yeah, I've got 486. So I'm going to be over 1 million when I get all these. So, but I don't need to buy any of these free-to-play units because I have them all done. But that's just because I've been playing the game since day one. So, free-to-play players, it might be a good idea to invest into some very good free-to-play units. If you have questions on, whichever ones are good, they all have showcases on my channel. Some of them are good, some of them are garbage. So please be wary of that. But if you're not really interested, or you're like a medium kind of invested player, and you have most of the free-to-play units that you care about, what you then can do is you can spend all of these flashback crystals on this thing right here. It costs 750k, so you're only about 30k shy. So it might take a little bit of farming for the event to get that extra 30. But once you get this item, you can then go into a different shop, the regular shop, all the way down to the Serial Code Bazaar, and you can buy these 3 things. You can buy dedicated gear for Violet, a dedicated weapon for Violet, and a battle selector ticket, which you can then use on any of these characters right here that has the 322 days left. And it is literally like almost everybody that's a 5-star. Now, I will caution you, free-to-play players, newer players, if you decide to go this route, it's going to take a while for you to get those 30k flashbacks, that's fine. But if you want a unit and you have none of them out of this pool, the most important unit for you to pick up out of anybody else is going to be the Masked Hero. The Masked Hero should be your number 1 triple S plus ultra priority if you do not already have her. If you do, then it's really take your pick. But the hero is one of the most important units in the game, and she came out a year and a half ago. Right? This is a gacha game. Anyone who plays gacha games knows that most units should not stick around for a year and a half and be meta relevant. Well, too bad. The hero has, and she's probably going to, because she has her broken rewind skill and lets you just redo a turn without actually having a turn pass. So you could send 12 orbs instead of 6 if you play your cards right. So she is the most important character out of this entire pool of selectable units. Outside of that, it's going to be take your pick as far as what kind of team you're building, what kind of support or DPS units you need. Wind Trainee is a very good option to pick up. Water Shuna is a very good option to pick up. If you need a DPS or you need a healer, like Bride Xion is decent as a DPS. Valentine's Day Shizu is a good healer. Lumi is a all-team healer at a lower amount, but she's also an orb changer. There's a lot of options in here for you to pick, but by far, number 1, the hero. And that is not debatable. So you can either, as newer players, buy some free-to-play units and have, decent ones and have gear for them and have their skills leveled up very quickly. Or you could save it for a little bit, buy this ticket, and then choose to buy the hero. And she will help you clear 99% of, the starting beginner content. So that's all I wanted to go over, the fact that you get so many of these and kind of pick and choose which ones you should be getting. I love these beginner support missions, not because it's just good for newer players, but because everybody gets them, regardless of how long you've been playing. So I haven't bought that this thing yet, right? So once I do these missions, I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna pick somebody out of here that I still need once I figure out who I really want to pick. But I still find use in this. I can use all those materials and stuff. Maybe they're not quite as important to me as they are to you, but it's still usable things that I personally don't have to grind anymore, right? I'll take more gold, I'll take more magicules, I'll take more hammers, I'll take more flames, I'll take all of it. These are good missions for literally everybody. So please, please, please make sure you do them and do not miss out on this treasure trove of potential units and gear and skill enhancements. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later. Okay, so one thing to note before we actually end the video, I went and purchased the 3 items so I can select whoever I want out of this batch, but before I was able to do that, I went and cleared all the flashback crystal missions, which gives you 720,000, right? However, because I already had 400-something thousand flashback crystals, I wasn't able to accept all of them all at once, because it only lets you go up to 9999999. It won't let you actually hit 1 million or go past that. So what ended up happening is, I accepted all the limited missions that were in here, and it gave me the 720,000, and it all went into my gift box as 720,000. And because if I were to accept it, it would put it over the 1 million, it wouldn't let me do it. So what I had to do is I had to go buy something that would drop my total flashback crystal count down enough where I could accept 720,000 of the crystals. So if you're within that 300,000 flashback crystal range already, new players you won't be there, but older players you might be. instead of accepting all of the flashback crystal missions at once, just do it one at a time and slowly work your way up to that 900,000 mark, and then buy the thing and then accept the rest of them. That way you aren't locked out and you have to buy something almost useless just to drop yourself back down, because that's a waste of crystals. But just wanted to put that out there. Sorry I didn't record it as I was doing it. I didn't really think about it until now. But now that's the end of the video, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.